Good evening. Welcome to the late night Shenanigans show. John, Dean, welcome in, guys. Trying something different tonight to see if the connection will hold. I'm in the process of trying to find something that's going to boost the hotspot Wi-Fi. And if I can get it next week, I'm hoping that if I can get it next week, it'll work. Yeah, I'm trying to find something, guys, that's gonna help boost the hotspot to see if it doesn't help the connection. Plan on ordering it next week. Hopefully by next weekend, hopefully it'll only take a few days to get here so I can boost some things up. I'm hoping Richard might be joining me here in a few minutes. So we obviously, being a little bit earlier, we have to calm down on the shenanigans. Everybody has to behave. I mean, everybody. So we cannot get out of connection. But welcome in, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Friday, buddy. Dean the Turkey Lecture. Dean, great stream today, buddy. I love the way you started with eating the turkey leg. But I heard they ran out of turkey legs now. I heard they're gonna have to stop selling turkey legs at Epcot. I understand you bought the last one. And then, of course, our good friend John, who is sick. John, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. Welcome into all those watching. Yeah, it was a great. You started it in such a great way, Dean. That's fake news. Hey, I'm just telling you what John told me. John texted me and said that they're stopping to sell. They're stopping and stop selling turkey legs at Epcot. I'm just telling you what I heard. Nah, but great stream today. Great walk around. Yeah, he killed it. That was how to eat a turkey leg 101. He did a great job on that. Actually, as soon as I watched him walk around, I laid down and went. I think I went back to bed for a while, except for having to go out and do some things. Hopefully, Richard's gonna join me here. Um, Richard said he could join me. I miss having my partners on, so shame Mike can't be here. Not sure what Mike's doing. He's been work. He's been busy on a lot of projects. I've talked with him for a while earlier in the week, and I know he's been busy with projects. And are you going to clip that segment and upload it separately? Hey, you did a great job on that turkey leg, buddy. That should be how to eat a turkey leg 101 at wherever you were. I know you were by the American Pavilion over by the Fife and Drum. So hopefully we're going to have Richard here pretty soon. Samara Brown, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Speaking of which, I have to work on some shows tomorrow. I have to take a look at those polls. Don't forget to. Ooh, speaking of which, I don't know tomorrow. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Well, hopefully he's booking it now. If he wants to cruise in January, he better be booking it now, not sometime down the road. Because in fact, I was on the phone today with my sister, and I told her, I said, as soon as I get up there, I'm going to be talking to them about booking the one cruise that I'm trying to get some of my sisters and that to come on. And Pete's streaming, and I guess Pete's streaming, so he's doing the Luminous. So I'm not expecting too many people in here tonight, but I decided to go earlier today. I didn't know he was streaming tonight, but that's okay. Is it the Adventures of the Seas? I don't know which one I'm booking. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I don't know which one I'm booking, but it's not going to. My two cruises will be booked later in the year for next year. So I know I will be. I'm having a hard enough time getting my hosting agency to get my Amtrak up so I can book a trip. Well, I wanted to go now because I got so much work to do tonight. I just want to be able to sit back and watch Pete. I know they're still going to be doing the 9 o'clock show. He's going to have a bunch of different people on, and I've got a ton of work to do. So I wanted to try earlier and see if the stream will hold. You like short trips? And sometimes short trips are good like that, Samara. I need to see if Richard's coming. But yeah. let me see. I need to view my channel. I need to see how these posts are doing. Guys, don't forget to, let's see. Oh, Royal Caribbean's winning. Wow, Holland America got 14%. We've actually had how many votes? 7 votes. Uh-oh. Oh, guys. Oh. I'll let it go one more day so I can work on it. But, wow. I may have to do one show 1 week on one. Because we've actually had 2 different. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. No, that's not what I wanted, guys. Oh, come on. There's what I wanted. Guys, don't worry about the bed. Yeah. Maybe I'll move it over a little so nobody can see that as much. Yes, that is my bed. Got to remember, guys, if you have not voted, please don't forget about voting for next week's topic. The poll's going to be shut down tomorrow, so I can work on that between tomorrow and Sunday. So I know which one I'm working on. And again, don't forget to vote on which cruise you guys want me to, out of these 4 choices. Don't forget to, if you haven't voted, oops. And here's the link for this. I'm not doing Austria. It was supposed to be Australia, John. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Richard. I was putting my polls up that I put out yesterday.
You're good. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I was putting up.
I was just about to be in the middle of chatting with you on the comments. I have been up through Alaska once, and that was my first cruise ever, and it was a 7-night on the Carnival. It was okay. A lot of people say, "Oh, hello, welcome to the Richard Show." His internet went kapooey again. Anyway, A lot of people say if you have not been on a cruise, or if you have and you have not been on the Alaskan cruise, go towards the Alaskan. That's all I've got to say. It's unknowingly very beautiful up there. It's just, it takes your breath away each time I see it, kind of thing.
Well,
that's my input. I would say Alaska, no matter what. I did go on Carnival when I went up there. Make sure when you do go, bring at least bring a windbreaker, because West Coast does get a little bit more choppy water, for one, and number two, they sometimes get high winds. I'm talking 120 to 130 miles an hour, roughly, while you're on the ship, and it's going against that.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd just bring a windbreaker. It would be nice to have one at that instance.
And I'm hoping this boost thing next week, when I order it, I can't order it until next week. I'm hoping this boost thing that I've been looking at them. I'm hoping it'll boost the quality of this stuff.
Yeah.
Plus the fact that Monday.
I don't know what cruise line. I'll wait until he comes back. I'll still stick to my topic. But Carnival was good. A lot of people say go towards a lot of people say do go towards something, what you like to look at. Different ships do have different ports up in Alaska. It matters on what you want to see. Do you want to see the great what is that? There's a national what is that called?
Oh, I don't know.
Ice drops off and goes into the water.
And NCL, and to answer Samara and John, NCL is going to be on the next poll, which will be in a few weeks. As soon as I start setting up some of these other ones to come back after, with the new ships coming out, because I know Royal Caribbean has a new ship coming out this summer. Yeah, but here's the problem with NCL.
Norwegian Cruise Line.
NCL is a whole different cruise line, and you will see families on NCL, but it's not really meant for family, as where Royal Caribbean is coming up with that. Obviously, Disney is meant for family. Carnival is trying to come along that line and start being able to have things for families.
Every single cruise line specializes in certain things. NCL, Norwegian, they got their foothold in something that a lot of others don't. That is the after-aged or retired 70s and later clientele. There's only two cruise lines that have that usually, and that is NCL, and that is also Princess. Princess does not have that very good of a kid center, but not very many kids go on Princess at all. Some do. It's just what you want to experience. Now, that does not say that they don't have entertainment or anything like that. It's catered to what they have. So you're going to see a lot of, like I went on a Princess, it was a lot of groups that knew how to play older style of music. That was really cool. I loved that, really. They had entertainment for the whole night until the elderly wanted to go to bed, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. It matters on what you want to see, what you want to go towards is what kind of cruise line you should go towards.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on what itinerary you want.
Yes. And for Alaska, it's the same thing with Alaska, where the itinerary matches with what kind of cruise line you go with when you go up to Alaska. So if you want a more off the beaten path, it's still a port, not as popular, but it is also catered to people that like to see older style buildings. I would go with probably the NCL or the Princess that's over here.
Yeah.
But if you want something that is more mainstream, something like Juneau, Alaska, something like the all of them probably go to the Great Glacier. There's a Glacier National Park up there, and most of them do go to that Glacier National Park if they can. That is not a big ship area because it's hard to get through the bay with the big ship, but a smaller ship can easily get through there and get into there. I know Disney goes into there, so that's beautiful. If it stops at that glacier, the Glacier National Park, then I would recommend getting off and going to the museum, looking around. That is this the history behind it. It is so cool because that glacier is the sister to the glacier that went all the way down through Florida, through Washington State, went all the way past and went through Oregon, went into California, and then dropped off into the ocean. It was around the Ice Age, and it is the sister to that glacier. What that glacier did was created the Napa Valley. It sifted up the soil enough. It fertilized the soil that we have Napa Valley in that area right now. The same if you look into it is with Washington State, and I believe some of Oregon. Everywhere that it touched, it just basically made everything fertile. It dropped soil that was very fertile from Canada all the way down. And it's just so neat to learn about that and knowing this is the sister to that. It was there when that happened. It never defrosted. Now, every year, more and more of the chunk comes off. Until we know that that is not there anymore, I will still want to recommend that. Glacier National Forest. And there's a certain name for that glacier that is there. That is the biggest in the U.S. at least. I know there is bigger ones up in Antarctica, North and South Pole probably. Maybe Greenland. I don't know. But the big one that I know of, that's in Alaska. That's towards the middle / top of Alaska. It's not quite up to there's a bigger city that's up above it. I don't remember the names of everything. That is a top that my cruise went to for the 7-day. So NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line. The problem with NCL that I heard or that I seen, we had 4 families on our cruise. And in those 4 families, they booked up and had it so there was no time slot available to have any kind of kid kid service. All of it was taken with those 4 families. They basically don't have a
Okay, I'm back.
Very little. I had a bad problem with them, so
That's where I'll be glad when I can get this hotspot booster.
I know that will help. I know that is one thing that you can also like put in your pocket and take with you wherever you go too. So
yeah, and well, that's
if you get the correct one.
Once I can get it, then the connection for the desktop should be a little bit more solid. But right now it's so low bandwidth because it uses so much. Has to use so much of the gigabytes in that it slows down after a certain amount of time.
Dave, I just learned recently about in this 3 to 4 months, the best way for me for my laptop, because I'm using my laptop right now, the best way for me to use it is not using any other Wi-Fi but my cell phones. So I have to turn on my cell phone. Right now it's getting charged, but it also has a hotspot on it.
I'm using my mobile hotspot off my phone for the desktop.
Mobile full hotspot of your phone. Oh man, and it still doesn't work that well. That sucks. I don't know what to say then. I just started doing that with mine, so.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm hoping the booster will boost it and make it a little bit better. Plus the fact, especially near the end of the month, like at the beginning of the month, we're okay because it's solid, and Monday, everything will reset, so I'll be okay. Hey, AB, welcome in, buddy. You still there, Richard? Or am I gone?
I'm still here. And he's out again. I'm going to make this as entertaining as possible for tonight. Australia. Ooh. Now, I only voted. Please do vote in what he had before. I only voted for Alaska because I went to it before. I haven't got to experience Australia or Austria, whatever it is. Or any other ones that are coming up in that poll. Well, so I just went with the one I know.
I want to try all the cruises. I don't know which one I like the best. I mean, to me, I like Carnival. I like Carnival, small, but it was just the right size for a 4 or 5 day cruise.
Okay.
And I know people have had problems with Carnival, but Carnival is not as bad as people think they are.
They've went downhill.
Is the one that seems to get the bad rap.
They have went downhill since COVID, and they're still trying to pick up the pieces.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying they're still trying to pick up the pieces off of the things that happened. Yeah.
Tim, Tennessee Bears in the house.
Yep. Because they had the most problems, if I remember correctly, at COVID time. Well, instances of COVID on the.
But see, I'm also looking forward to doing Disney. I'm looking forward to doing MS.
Yeah, MSC will be very cool if you get to go to MSC. Disney is very cool because they have the most inclusive dinner restaurants that are free. They don't cost anything to enter into most of Disney restaurants. And I noticed on a lot of other cruise lines, they have like, hey, here's 6 to 7 different restaurants.
I'm looking forward to doing.
Yeah. I'm hearing a toll hill. Is it dinner time?
No, it's a Bible verse popping up.
Okay.
Guys, if you have not caught Tennessee Bears, please make sure you catch him on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. He does a great job on his streams on Saturday morning. It really is cool. We even go as far as who's going to bring the donuts to the stream.
Oh boy.
Hey, Tim, I think John has volunteered to bring the donuts in the morning to the stream. So you might want to check with John about getting you might want to talk with John about getting the donuts there in the morning, so we have our donuts for the stream. Anyway,
whatever one you decide to choose for, Dave, you know what? All of them are good enough that you could at least have an opinion on them.
Well, I have to as a team.
Yeah. Some do things better than others. Disney itself, it likes to ramp down on entertainment after 10 o'clock p.m., but it does not stop it. There is sometimes some entertainment in the adult areas only that is running up until about 3 or 4 a.m. sometimes. Not all the time. I've seen it where that adult area was like dead. 0 people. And it was only like 11 p.m. And I'm like, I guess I'm going to bed. Everyone else is going to bed, you know?
Yeah.
That's the one problem with Disney.
What's the one problem with Disney?
Disney Cruise.
I decided to go with I decided I'm going to quit fighting. I'm not going to get angry. It'll let me do my job later, and hopefully once I get the booster and everything and all the gigabytes reset on Monday, we should be okay again for next week's streams for a couple of weeks. Because I know the 20th through the 27th I'm gone anyway, so there won't be no streams except a couple of streams from getting to show my hometown.
Okay.
Everybody will get to see where my stomping grounds were.
Yeah. So I was talking about how Disney Cruise Line likes to shut down about 80% of their entertainment around 10 p.m. That allows the kids to go to sleep. It's kind of almost like their shut-off hour for the kids, but they still have entertainment. Sometimes, I don't know if it's the right entertainment that you would like to go to, but they still have entertainment up until about 3 a.m., but it's only in the adult area. I notice that's different on other ships because I don't really see areas designated just for adults in a lot of other ships. It
depends.
Broke apart. Yeah.
It depends what you're talking about. Now, I know the Carnival Elation, all the adults area was all in the back, and it was all in one area. Now, granted, Carnival Elation, which is still around, it's the smallest of the, it's the oldest and the smallest of the Carnival fleet. But it was, and now they were on different decks. Like on one deck, you had where they did comedy shows, and then in another one where it was like a small amphitheater, they did the different type of they did like, different type of game show type of things.
Okay.
And then now the specific bar type where usually you have like the whirlpool for adults.
Yeah.
That was a deck below. So it was in the same area, just on two different decks for the Elation.
Oh, and then another thought also, I know Disney Cruise Line has a shut-off time for when all of the pools close for the night. They shut them all the way down. There's no hot tubs. There's no pools. Nothing like that.
Now, see, they don't do that with the main pools. I don't know if most of your cruise ships, the main pools, I think shut down after a certain time. But I know on the Elation, the adult whirlpools didn't shut down until late.
Yeah.
Until like 1 or 2 in the morning. So, but then that's because the bar was that's where the adult bar was and all that. So it actually, and that was open till like 2 in the morning.
And Disney keeps the bar open, but they close down the hot tub, so you can't go out there, I guess. So they're just like, there you go. Go drink some.
I don't know. But see, I'm like John. I'm really the one that's really impressing me right now. That's coming on strong is MSC.
I agree.
MSC right now seems to be the cruise line that is gaining momentum and growing big. And the thing of it is, they take care of the family. They have things for the family. They have things for the adults. That's probably going to be, instead of doing Royal Caribbean, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Disney and MSC. I think it's what the two cruises will be for next year.
Do they have smaller ships for MSC?
I
don't know of any.
No, they're all different size ships, I think.
Oh, they are. Well, I don't know of any like small enough that it can go into some of the bays in Alaska. For MSC might not be able to go in there, but Disney can. It uses a smaller ship up in Alaska.
Let me look at that and let me get back to you on that. I think MSC might have 1 or 2 that can go in there.
Yeah.
But because of their itineraries, I think they only go in there during certain times a year. But let me when I log back into MSC, because I tried to log into it earlier.
You know,
I'll look into. That's a good question. Let me look into that, Richard. Yeah, MSC is a growing cruise line.
It has a lot of big ships. I know that. The MSC does. It has a lot more than Disney. That's for sure.
Oh, heck.
I know that.
Let me see if I can pull it up while I'm looking at it. Since I'm using my phone for streaming now, I can pull up. Maybe I can pull up the MSC.
Yep.
MSCTA travel agent. Let me pull in, guys.
I'll consider going on to MSC. I haven't got to experience it yet. I tried Princess.
There you go. Maybe. But see, you've already got a lot of things. I was going to say you're more than welcome to try to come with me next year, but I know you got a lot of plans already for next year.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to Disneyland twice.
And I'm going on a cruise twice. That'll be my first big gang. That'll be my first big gang for the year.
We don't know if I'm going on a cruise, but we are saving up points so we can go on a cruise in a few years. We want to go on a Europe if we're going to go on another cruise. We want a very long cruise.
Well, here's the thing. I am definitely going to. And my thing is, when I do, I will be buying the Wi-Fi packages. So I will be streaming from the cruises. So that may be true, but for the travel agent, for me, it might be. But imagine what I can do if I can do it.
Yeah, I understand.
For my business.
Now, also, you have to consider maybe not every single day you need to have.
No. Some days it's going to be vlogs. I'll do stuff for vlogs for the channels.
Vlogs, and then also you have to remember when you're on port, if you have the right service as an internet provider, you're able to get free international calls. Or that means that you can stream. That means you can stream when you're on port.
Come on, you got this far. Don't tell me you guys are still down.
They might be. I tried looking into them because I was having a problem with them. For a friend, I was helping out, and
nope. It let me in. It took me a second.
It might be back up then. Yeah, about hour.
I think it was down earlier because I tried to log in. I tried to log in through the PA portal earlier, but now it's not. Fleet overview. Let me see. MSC World. Yeah.
Big ships. Big Ship King. MSC. Don't get me wrong. I love that they like integrating technology into everything that you can do. I love it for the MSC.
They do. I love the technology that they use. Actually, I think their forte actually the way they integrate everything into their app, and into the computer systems for the elevators and all that. That actually outdoes Disney by a little bit. I'm not saying it when it comes to like the elevators and all that, and I do love the way MSC does that. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hoping that
you have to also remember a lot of older generation don't like technology. 60s and older a lot of times that generation don't like technology at all. They don't really have a cell phone, They just kind of they have money.
Yeah.
That tells me that MSC is going towards a younger clientele, at least 30s to 50s.
Well, it depends on what your itinerary is. Yeah. It depends a lot on what your itinerary is, because you got to remember we're all part of the what is it? I'm Generation X. The generation before us, which would be the baby boomers, are now pretty much retired and doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
Now Generation X is now getting into that age where we're between retirement and age of 50. And retire, to that retirement. And right now, but you are getting a lot of 30s that are starting to do the cruise line travels.
Yes, you are.
So right now, 30s to your late 50s and 60s is your target date for. Technically, that is your brackets. Now you're going to have to break those brackets down into. Are they, depending on, you've got some that just want to relax.
Yep.
Some want adventures.
Yep.
Some want some want to just party. Now the 30, that would be your 30 age bracket that still kind of wants to party a little bit,
Yeah, they still have parties.
But I can guarantee you, once you get into your 40s and your 50s, it's more, that age bracket is more of your adventures. You want to go on excursions to learn about different countries, your cultural backgrounds. And then once you get into your 60s and maybe 70s, if you're cruising still, you're wanting to more like to just, you want the more, your ambience is more to relax and enjoy it. Enjoy the sights and sounds.
A lot of times it's also reminiscing on what you remember from when you were younger. So,
hey, I'm always young. Even when I'm 80, I'll be young. So,
Exactly. But you also will like music that is from roughly about 70 years ago when you're 80.
Exactly. Exactly.
Vaguely.
Somewhat. Yeah. So whatever your friend was having trouble, it seems to be working now because it's letting me
I'll
letting
jump
me to
onto
get.
it after I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah, is he a travel agent or is he trying
No.
to work?
I'm helping him.
Well, yeah, you can get into it now,
Okay.
Richard, because I'm
Yeah.
getting into all my marketing and TA resources and
No problem. I'll probably just tell my sister. My sister does most of it. I just her and me both could not get into it.
ship tour program is exclusive. Ooh, ooh. Damn it. They're all booked. Now I know where I can look for my MSC tour books.
Yep.
I want to see some of these other Port Canaveral, Port Miami, Brooklyn Cruise. I would be glad to travel down to Port Miami to go through. I'm trying to reach out and start doing some of these ship tours like I did with the Seascape.
Okay.
Because Seascape is no longer at Port Canaveral. Seascape is now over in Galveston.
Galveston, Texas. Yes.
Yep. It transferred over to Galveston now.
Yep. Now, Disney's going to start to do that in 2027, and they will have a ship that will be their home port.
Well, you got to remember now, you got a new one coming out.
You don't know what ship that is.
I can't wait to see. I can't see Royal Caribbean's new ship coming out this week.
They could move some ships around and then put an older ship down in Galveston, maybe.
Trying to think of it. Wonder when that ship is coming out. I haven't seen the new information in that one yet. Normally they put it out where we have to study it, but I know Royal Caribbean's new ship will be coming out in July.
July. I think they said July or August.
July 25th, I think, is when it'll actually.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to catch up. I'm still trying to catch up on half of my training right now, all over the place.
Yeah.
It's been so hard with this. I'll be so glad when I'm back into.
Yeah. Just get your business going and you won't have to work anymore, Dave.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's
but I can't listen. You know what? I can guarantee you I would already have clients if I could get my website up and running. But
that's true.
But with me having to say, I'm still trying to get a house. But here's the good news. Speaking of which, this is an update on the house, guys.
Okay.
We are beyond we're beyond the half of the 90-day mark. We're at about 40 days left till we can actually hopefully get the money and start putting a house in on the property.
Okay.
So it's nothing, and so far nothing is bugged that, but
so the new place that you're staying at, is it family member or not? No. Okay.
No, it's just a place.
Family member.
No. My one family member has got himself into some legal issues. So right now I won't get into that one. All right, Tim. See you later, buddy. We'll see you in the morning if we don't. And I know John will bring all the donuts.
Yep.
I think that's what I saw. I think John said he's bringing all the donuts to your show. Right, John? Yeah, man, if I had known that, man.
Yeah.
I would have so booked because they had them, and I would have taken a few, MSC Seashore.
Yeah.
And see, the Seashore is the sister ship of the Seascape.
Where is MSC? Who is at Seattle and or Vancouver, BC? Because that's basically the same. I'm sorry, we're right across the river from them.
Seaside, or is it the Seaside? Maybe the Seaside's the sister ship of that one.
Yeah.
No, Seashore.
Because if we know that, that's the Alaska ship.
Let me look. Let's see. Itineraries. Booking, individual booking. Let's go back. Need to go back to the home page. Departures. Destination, Alaska.
Yeah. I know MSC goes into Seattle. I've seen it there.
I'll go.
We're the furthest.
One adult, one stateroom. Okay, maybe I'll do 2 adults, 1 stateroom. No departure date. Oh shoot! Let me see. I'll do a fake departure date, July 7th to 7/26. Let's see what it comes up with for Alaska.
Yeah, there might be one ship over here. Then
See, I'm not
sure what ships are over here for MSC.
Well, that's what I'm looking. I put in Alaska, and I just put anywhere cruising dates. Let me see. Does it say which ship? Seattle, Washington details. MSC Posaya.
Okay.
I guess Posaya is the one that, at least for 26. So I don't know if it's still the one that's there right now. Seattle, Saskatchewan, Strait, Huna, Tracy. Yeah. Right now, MS. I don't know if it's the same one, but I know in 2026 it's going to be the Posaya, because it's the one that goes up to Juneau, Icy Strait, Huna, Tracy Arm, Ketchikan, and it's out of Seattle, Victoria, and Canada. I mean, and that's just on the itinerary for the dates that I put in for next year.
Yeah.
Let's see, destination, Alaska. Yep, nope. Ooh, let me see. Port Canaveral for next year. Oh, 4 nights. MSC Seashore.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't want interior. No. No interior.
Yeah.
No.
Posaya is one of their somewhat older ships, built in 2008.
No. I don't want it. I want balcony. Like that balcony. Not, I'm kind of glad I'm looking at this. I found me a good one for Port Canaveral next year on the MSC Seashore for 4 nights. Balcony, and this is on the 5th, which would fit. Deposit $99 per person. Holy smokes. I may be booking this in the next couple of weeks.
That's halfway cheap. Yes.
And 99 per person is the deposit.
Yes, it is.
The total balance is like.
It matters.
Balcony. Let's see. Option expiration date. Final amount due 4/21/26. I want to compare. Okay, so what is that? Is that the same thing? Final amount due 5/5. This is. Oh, that's on the 19th. Those are the 2 dates for July. Okay. Which is not bad. It's still $99 a person. Still $12.42. I could actually do the 5th or the 19th. Escape to sea cruise only. So let's see. I wonder if that means weather exclusive. Let's take a look at what that is.
Escape to sea. That's their version of no ports.
Oh man, that's
Is
my oh my goodness, that is my type of cruise. Oh, oh Lord. Oh, sweet petunias. I think I found me a good cruise for my family.
okay.
If
Why not?
all cruises, oh my God.
99. Woo! You're getting them for a hot deal at that price.
Yeah, if I can book this, and I'm glad I'm going up to Michigan in about 2 weeks. I'll be in Michigan in 2 weeks, so I'm going to be.
You're gonna be speaking to their ear, huh?
Yeah, well, we're going to all be sitting down and talking about it. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ooh.
yeah, that's actually going to. Speaking of which, time to play a little commercial. Give us a minute break, so in case you need something to drink. Hey, play. I didn't say.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise #1. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through.
All right. I knew I wasn't going to have a lot. Hold on. I got whiskey. God's got his whiskey. Hey, I'm sure there's, listen, you get on the right ship. There's some ships that you can get some good, decent whiskey. I mean, I honestly wished I could have done the MSC World America tour when it came into Port Canaveral. Now I know where to, at least I know where to see where I can look for them on here now.
Yeah.
That kills me when. You know what? Maybe I need to have MSC come on and do a. I need to reach out to my BDM for MSC to come on a show. Well, maybe there'll be some open for the later fall that I can book. I'll have to. And believe me, as soon as I do some future tour, trust me, I'll be doing some future tour dates. And here's exactly going to be my words to my job when I tell them I'm taking off for this and this and this, and I'm going to go.
Now, if you're willing to pay a little bit, there's also another different cruise line that's been around for a little bit, but they have more excursions / adventures that are catered to science, which is Nat Geo Cruise Line.
Yeah, that, and which is attached to Disney.
It is. It is.
But it is separate though too. It's not part of the Disney. Yeah. It is separate, but it falls under the Disney category, but it's its own cruise line.
It has its own website too, so
correct.
You can't really find Nat Geo if you go onto the DCL website.
No, I'm not even sure. I don't think you can't even find it on the regular Disney website.
No, but I know that there is Nat Geo is one of them that goes up to Alaska, and it does go to Antarctica, North and South Pole, Galapagos Island.
Right.
Yeah, I know one of them that travels around. Where?
Well, there's one that they actually got one that goes down around the the Horn of South America that does Antarctica. I think. Well, you said that though. I think.
Yeah, Antarctica. That's the one that's for Antarctica.
That one to me is a good one because I love the way they got the ships, got the bells that you can sit in the bells and go under. Oh man, that was cool.
I'm sorry, but the Nat Geo is a little bit more expensive than Disney, even, which is kind of hard to believe. But yeah, it is.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing about this.
It's professionals. They're going to have to pay him somehow.
But you're getting, I mean, look at what you're getting out of it for it.
Yeah. That's one of them. That's on my high part of my list. I do want to go onto a Nat Geo cruise line sometime. I don't care how many days, may it be a short or long trip, but I want to go on to the Nat Geo. That'd be nice to go on to one of their, 5 ships I believe they have now?
I think so.
5 or 4, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That's the one I want to. I know one of them goes up to Alaska. I've seen it ported in Seattle before.
Oh yeah, it probably does. It wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah.
But
that would be interesting to go on to one of those. And the excursions are so much different on that cruise ship than anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and and it's crazy on it, but
yeah. That's the one I'm considering maybe going on to in 2 to 3 years, maybe.
I don't know, but I think I may look. I may. Man, I hope I should have. Man, I need to go back and look at that when we're done. Because let's see if I can find that one for July of next year. I should have sent it. I should have sent myself an email on that one.
Yeah.
And sent it to my email so I could keep it and book it.
Yeah.
At least for me. Then I can sit back and go.
You and me are both history buffs. You and me both would love the Nat Geo cruise line.
We would. I want to go down. I don't. Maybe that's something me and you can plan in the next couple of years. I would love to go down around South. I would love to go down around South America, down to Antarctica.
Yeah. Galapagos Island one, maybe. Ooh.
Oh God. Yeah, that's only certain people can get into there.
Yes.
Virgin cruise, not
Virgin
Viking cruise lines. Because they have Viking because it has special ships to go into the Galapagos,
and it's the same.
And National, I think Viking and National Geo are the only 2 cruise lines that can actually go in there.
Yep.
Nobody else can. Nobody.
Nope. And they have to. It's so secluded that they don't have a dock. You have to kind of drive up onto the beach at a certain area that they're allowed to park their ship at, and that's what you're going to go off on. There's no trails. It's all nature, and they have someone that gets to show you around. It's going to be amazing if I ever get to go there. You know?
Yeah, it will be. I'm just looking at some photos right now on MSC that I actually could do a full. I could actually need to download some of these pictures and do a full slideshow.
Yeah.
On
That
a
might be
Thursday
for
night
another
show.
day. Because remember, you're going to try to get the person over to your cruise show if you can.
I've got to look at that and
Yep.
find my BDM. I don't even know who the business development manager is for MSC in this area.
I would not know. You have ways of contacting them at least. I know people that are wanting to push out. Some people can.
Oh, let's see if I can. EDS South. I don't know if it's Samantha Bornelis, Florida Broward.
Well, it was nice being on the stream with you. I'm just about to head out. 5:30.
All right, guys. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to end it. Yeah, I'm going to go. I got some things I need to work on and need to see how my polls are doing. And
I voted. Please do vote, everyone that can.
Yes, because I need the one poll's getting shut down by tomorrow afternoon, so I can work on it for Tuesday. The other one that'll be as I can contact them and rearrange something. Because those are the ones I'm trying to bring in the BDMs for the areas. So with that, guys, I hope everybody had a good time. I know there's not many left. John's heading out. Everybody else is heading out because there's a lot of people streaming. Remember, no late night shenanigans. I know there's going to be a few people that are going to be going.
Nope. Surf Bum John. No late night shenanigans tonight.
No, probably. I will say this.
You could?
At this point, I'm not planning on it, but I don't know.
I don't think there will. I won't be there. That's for sure.
So, but I can't promise. I can't promise you because I may just sit back and because I've got a lot of work to do. That I'm all over the place, guys, on this stuff and trying to catch up on some other things. And
you got to get some work done.
I got to try to reach out to the guy that was doing my website and I get him in contact with him again because I haven't heard from him in a while. And I'd hate to see. I think it's Samantha. I think Samantha is the BD because it says the South. So I think that's
okay. Oh, gee. Oh, geez. Surf Bum John. He got his whiskey, and now if he keeps drinking, he'll be more.
Well, awake. You know what, John? Maybe we just might bring you on and do the.
Oh. He could be just shenanigans for tonight, huh?
Yeah, because I don't see me being the
late night shenanigans with Surf Bomb John. Oh gosh. I'm gonna see. Yeah, my sister's calling me.
All right, guys. So we'll see you all tonight.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I've seen you tonight. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if WLB. She's all over the place. I don't want to run her ragged because everybody's been streaming and I haven't talked to her too much today because I'm still trying to get her on to Discord. So
still at Pete's. Isn't Pete still going live? He's
still going live right now. I'm about to.
She was over there.
I'm about to. I'm about to go put him on. So with that, guys, I'm going to say this: if I do come on, it'll be just a regular hangout, not even shenanigans, if possible. But have a great evening. I haven't even fixed dinner yet. That's why I have to eat dinner yet.
I'm just about to do that. You're a couple hours late.
I was going to fix it, but I got busy working. So with that, guys, have a great evening from the World of Disney Magical Theme Park. May you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a magical night. Bye, guys.
Magical night, everyone.
Have a good night.